Before Tesoro can go, I want to remind you of one thing. So we have, I showed you this. She pulled this out from behind her back.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And you can only guess that that's Dramborleg. She must have found it. You were told that this was an heirloom of the Númenorians. And this was something Byrne was super interested in. So the thing with this is it acts kind of like a vorpal weapon, and it can also be thrown and magically come back to the wielder. And it does like a thunderclap when it hits somebody. All right, and the other thing that we did, I believe, let's see here, we had... So everybody is immune to the bad luck of the cats except Tesoro. The other thing I wanted to tell you, so your trauma, Tesoro, has developed now after you got stung by the glowworm. Now every day you just automatically lose a dexterity point, and your group form gains 10 hit points.
Yeah.
The minute you round the corner and see the white tree, you lose another point of dexterity. And so it's like almost like being in range of your counterpart tree is like rooting you.
Oh jeez. Does that mean I get the health too, though?
You do, yep.
Cool.
So he has to make a decision whether he, and it wasn't the case when you were sort of walking on the outside in the passageway, but the minute you rounded the corner and came within, and you really notice it right before it's your turn, you notice like you're just sluggish and it's hard to move. So you can move out of the way, but this is going to continue to happen every round.
Every round.
Within as long as you're within range of the tree. Yep.
Oh jeez. Wait, what? So wait, what's range of the tree then?
If you can see it, and if the light of the tree can hit you, then you're basically if there's line of sight to the tree.
Oh shit!
So if you get behind one of the walls, is it?
I don't want to like it. Do I? And I know that that's directly what's causing it, right?
Yeah. As soon as you come around the corner,
okay.
Yeah.
So I do have reason to get away from it.
You do.
Okay.
What is your dexterity at right now, by the way?
Well, it just dropped down to... where is it? Just dropped down to 15.
All right. What were you at before, like 19 or 20?
What do you mean before?
Like before all this started.
Well, I started with 18, and then we used 2 ability thing. It went down 4 times, but I used... I kept using ability score improvements to get it back up to 18.
Okay.
I did that twice.
As long as
that was 4 points.
So I just want you to keep track of, so you'll know.
I've lost a total of 8 points.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. So go ahead and do your save against the bad luck. It's a con save, 16. All right. So let me roll it for you. Bad luck. So you are poisoned until the start of the creature's next turn. Okay, and then you'll repeat the save. So poison basically means you have disadvantage and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how much damage did you do to the queen?
46.
Alrighty, Faradir, you're up. Oh, before you're up, Faradir, she is going to use a legendary action to freeze you. So go ahead and do a con save. It's a DC 19. Oh my gosh. No problem at all. Okay. So you're fine. She tries to she looks at you and tries to freeze you where you stand. You would have been petrified. But you're good. All right, now it's your turn.
I guess I'll Hunter's Mark her. And then Action Surge attack her like 6 times. With advantage. That's 86 plus 19 is 105. 105.
Oh my god. That is crazy. Alright. So she actually like dissipates and like turns into this cold wind and kind of vanishes, like right before you, and you feel her like come right down the hall, like almost like she passes through you, and Bear, Zelendor, Marloman, Burn feels the same thing. And right after that, the cats all sort of run up. So I guess these cats here. So 2 would run up to Tesoro, 3 of them would run up to Bear, Zelendor, and 2 would attack Faradir. All right, so I'm going to do just a ton of multi-attacks here, I'll tell you. Okay, so there's 1 hit. Faradir, you take 13 slashing damage from the red one, and then 2 misses. Bear and Zelendor, they each ran 20 feet, so they're gonna pounce on you. Let's see here. Okay, I think you're not gonna have any trouble with this. What is your AC? All right, so you take 24, 35 damage, and you have to do 3 strength saves.
I'm dead. I got only 34 hit points.
All right, so you get so you basically transform right back into your normal form.
I'll be back.
And you take 1 hit point of damage.
Okay, so that works.
Yeah. And then go ahead and do your save, your 3 strength saves. So you failed on the first one. So the first one actually pounced on you and knocked you over. And the other 2 get an extra bite attack against you. So they come up and they basically just they like jump up on you. They didn't run far enough to get any momentum to knock you over, but they bite and claw you, and both of them actually hit you with both attacks. All right, John, you're up.
Only force and radiant damage. I'm resistant to everything but force and radiant damage.
Okay.
And then,
so you hit the green cat next to a Zelendor for 13 damage, and let's see how'd you do against him. All right. So he's not bloodied, if that tells you anything. Queen Berúthiel is appears basically right next to her cats, and uses a legendary action to she swings Dramborleg at Burin and misses, but she is corporeal now, so you can all see her, and it's Burin's turn. All right, so she appears right next to Burin and takes a big ass axe and it misses. So Burin tries to retaliate a little bit and hits with the second. But so you with Hammerhand, if you miss with a regular attack, you get to make 1 bonus attack per round. It says.
Okay.
It's an unarmed attack. Do you have an unarmed attack in there?
I do have an unarmed attack. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and do that.
Unarmed attack. No fury or fury.
You're fury. Oh
my god!
So Burin gets really angry that he misses with 1 shot and punches the wall. She kind of chuckles at you.
He is just really upset the way that went.
All right, so you did 17 damage to her.
That's funny.
All right.
That's not how we thought it was going to go.
All right, now it's Queen Berúthiel's turn, and she is going to do a hell of a lot of attacks. She gets, let's see, how many attacks does she get? 1, 2, 3. She gets 3 Dramborleg attacks. Yikes. Okay. Burin, your armor class is 20. So she hits you only twice, but she does only 28. Only 28 damage to you, which you can half. And a Zelendor.
I get beat up twice. Alright. Let's see what I got left on my spell sheet. I got something for you. We are going to roll with this on one of the cats.
I'm glad one of you guys is attacking the cats.
I want that cat. I hate cats, but I'm going to take it.
Alright, so what does this do here? Oh man, this is going to piss her off if you do this.
I don't care, man. Cat's mine.
Alright, so what is the save?
Let's see. Wisdom saving throw? Be mine.
He fails.
Yeah.
So is this, you did the green one, or are you doing a different one?
Whatever it is, the one that has full health around me. Blues, reds, whatever, man. I don't care.
Alright, let's do blue, huh?
Alright, the blue one right down here.
Yeah, so let's see, we'll put a little charm. Let's see if there's a charm. I'm going to do a little fist.
Yeah, man, he's mine.
You fisted him.
Alright, so the creature's claimed by you. He takes 5 d10 psychic damage each time it acts a matter to counter to your instructions. One more one each day. But wow, okay, yeah, alright. So now we get a cat. I get a cat.
Alright, so you can issue any command you choose.
As long as it.
Oh, God.
What?
That's funny. She's pissed at you. That's her cat, man. Although she actually doesn't like cats, but these cats serve her, and so she actually enjoys having servants.
Well, they're going to be serving me now.
Alright.
Alright. Wait, do I get an issue order now?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh, okay. It seems, Mr. The cats have names. Mr. Blue Cat, that activity results in certain death. If I issued it to attack another cat, would that make it? Would that result in certain death for that cat?
Not necessarily. Yeah, that's not certain death.
Okay. All right. What do you think, boys? Should we just have the cat attack another cat? I mean, that's slow vengeance on it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Either that, or the cat can go find my piece of cheese I dropped,
Like piss off.
4 weeks ago. Right, exactly. Somewhere else.
Well, what do you want it to do?
We'll have it attack. We'll have it make it useful for right now.
Alright, cool.
So attack green right there.
Okay, so he'll attack green. Let's see here. I think he has to attack on his turn. But he will attack green on his turn.
That's fine. Yeah, okay. Alright.
Alright, Tesoro.
So first, guardian form.
Okay. So you guys, out of the, I guess maybe a Zelindor, Morloman, Burn, anybody that's looking this way, when Tesoro transforms into his guardian form, he just there's sudden this golden glow coming from the hallway where he's standing.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do green flame blade. That hits, right? 19.
Yeah. No. Her. The cat. Yeah.
The cat, yeah.
Which one are you attacking?
The red one.
Okay. Yep.
So it does 30 damage to the red one and 16 to the purple one.
Oh wow. Okay. So you want to describe it to us?
Yeah. So the dagger kind of starts glowing with green flames. It lights on fire, and when I hit the red cat, it's kind of a little bit of an explosion goes to the second cat. It's green fire. Nature.
Awesome. All right. So for her legendary action, she again turns into this cold wind, and everybody except Tesoro, you need to make a dexterity save. DC is 21. You guys take 8 damage, and so Queen Berúthiel will then she's in wind form again. So she is going to move, and it's Faradir's turn. All right, Faradir, you have 2 cats next to you.
I'm gonna get back to the queen, so I'm gonna hit each of the cats next to me once.
You hit both of them, I think.
Really? It was 15?
Yep.
Okay. So I deal 16 to one, 18 to the other.
Okay.
Then I move 40 to her. Alright, and then I'll do my last attack against her. So 29 damage.
Okay. Alright, so you guys notice that you seemed like every time you hit her, it definitely like you see blood, but as soon as you pull your weapon out, you see it almost freeze over, and like partially like it scars, but she's like it's definitely not doing as much of damage as you would expect. All right, now the cat's turn.
Killer cats or something.
All right, so the cats are okay. The red one will go attack Morloman. The blue one will go out. It's gonna come down here and attack Zelindor. Let's do the blue one first. The one that's attacking. We'll have him attack green because green is injured. All right, and before it's anybody's turn, Queen Berúthiel, in her kind of like semi-transparent form, scoots away from both of you. And who's she gonna pick on? Maybe Faradir. She will.
Wait, do we not get? Oh yeah, we don't get.
No. So she becomes semi-corporeal and throws Dramborleg at Faradir. And hits. So let's see here. So everyone in here, there's just this massive, and it just echoes off the wall. There's this massive thunderclap, and everybody needs to do a DC 17 Constitution save. So Faradir, you take only 14 slashing damage from it, which I think is halved for you. So Tesoro, you are stunned, which means I'm just looking it up because sometimes I forget. You're incapacitated, so you can't move. You can only speak falteringly. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saves, and attack rolls against you have advantage.
I'm incapacitated.
Yes. All right. So Tesoro is poisoned. You guys see like Tesoro is like moving slow. You see like a couple of his
It's a tree, so it's moving slower than normal.
Yeah, exactly. And a couple of his wounds are like festering, you can see. And like the thunderclap, basically you see him like swaying like he's disoriented. So he's not looking good, but it's Morloman's turn now.
What's happening?
Brought my dog out.
Oh,
I'm gonna target the green cat with that guy. And then I'm going to twin this spell. I'm going to try to dominate two cats.
Yes. Steal her cats.
Try to dominate, let's say, the blue one and red one. The blue one that's not already dominated.
Yeah, we own that one already.
So the blue one and the which one? Red?
Red one, yeah.
All right. Let me see here what they can do. Yep, both fail. So what are you having them do?
Let's see, which I'm going to attack the green cat.
Yeah, we can all beat up on the green cat.
Not on the green cat. It's like the main,
All right.
run.
All right. Those two will attack Greenie. Poor Greenie. All right, Burn. You're up.
Burn. We're going to beat up on that green cat. You want to move closer? He's gonna like. What does he have? He has actually a weapon, right?
He has a sword +1. Yep.
Alright, so he's gonna take his sword. It's like 3 times the length of this cat, and he's just gonna try to smash that grate.
All right. 2 hits. And I believe he is toast. You killed Greenie. So what's her face? Queen Berúthiel lets out a big scream. She's not happy with you as Zelindor. Or I guess Burin. That was Burin. Yeah, the first of her cats has perished.
Yeah, what does she have? She has the red and the purple one.
Oh, you know what? I forgot 2 cats.
Maybe
Yeah, we'll say they came to the edge here. They're not going to attack anybody yet. All right. So Burin's done. Queen Berúthiel's turn now. So I guess she'll keep trying to wail on Tesoro. I might as well try to take out one of you. 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks. All 3 hit. So 21 damage. Tesoro.
Wait, I'm gonna make one of them.
Miss.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, is it 21 damage in total?
21. Well, you get hit twice with Dramborleg.
Okay, but the total of both of them is just 21, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a uncanny dodge.
Which one? First or second attack?
The first.
All right. So you take 13 slashing.
I forget which of the 2 cats in front of me have I damaged more?
Let me look. I believe it's the red one. Yeah. So the red one is bloodied.
Bloodied. Alright. In that case, so I'm going to do Green Flame Blade again.
Okay. So here's the thing I've been forgetting. These cats have kind of like a mirage property, and so you actually have disadvantage until you hit them. So if you have multiple attacks in a turn, you have basically disadvantage until you hit them, and then that kind of snaps out that mirror image type thing.
Per turn?
Yeah. Yep. Every time.
In that case, I'm not going to do Green Flame Blade then. I'm just going to do half the doll on the red one.
Oh.
Okay, so the first one misses, so I'm going to attack again with half the doll.
Okay. Let me catch up, MJ. So MJ swivels the moonbeam or the sunbeam around, and it hits Queen Berúthiel. She doesn't save, and she kind of like lets out a scream and turns into her wind form. And the other cat seems to be unaffected. Okay, and so Hathadal misses the red cat, and Hathadal hits the red cat for how much?
Yeah, the red cat, that was attack. Okay, 16 damage.
Okay, so it's still managing to stand up.
I'll do Hunter's Mark too.
On a cat?
Yeah, on the cat.
Alright, you killed him.
Nice. I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark to the purple one.
Alright, so as you kill one of the cats, Queen Berúthiel again in wind form, let's see, she's going to come down here and she's going to do something called a wind form blast.
Oh boy.
And she's going to hit you for 47 slashing damage. So
me?
Yeah, so she's in her wind form, and she basically blows by everybody, and she's just this like, it looks like a tornado with blades, and she comes right by you, and so now she's corporeal. 47.
I'm gonna use my leather corselet effect.
Okay. Oh man, good call. All right. So now you're basically like staring at her, and she's not sure really what happened because usually that works for her. All right, and it's Faradyr's turn, right? And Queen Berúthiel is right in front of you.
That's perfect. Alright. Let's meet up to here. I have my Hunter's Mark in here, so let's take a bunch of swings.
All right. So I did mention last week too that as you guys are hitting her, as you pull out your blades, the wounds like crystallize and like sort of ice up, and when the ice kind of falls away, you notice that it's kind of like a weird form of regeneration.
All right.
Wait, it's for her, right?
For her, yep.
Yeah,
So
I think we need to kill the cats first.
You guys have done a ton of damage to her, and it just really, I don't even think she's bloodied yet. Let me look. Yeah, she's not bloodied yet.
I feel like she heals as long as her cats are here. Maybe it's like at the beginning of her turn, she just heals for as many cats are there.
Yeah, and that's
Something
generally
like
so. Yeah, generally, regeneration it happens like once a round.
Uh-huh.
This is not how this is working. It's like every hit doesn't seem to do as much damage.
Maybe the tree. I don't know. Let's just kill the cat. See if that works.
Okay, so speaking
Good idea.
speaking of the tree, I'm gonna say Charlie, since you're one of the few people back here, or maybe actually Zelindor would notice this because he's facing that way with his sunbeam, and he's super druid, right?
Yes.
So you notice that the white tree, it's getting so cold in this room that you hear the branches starting to crack, and
No.
one like tuft of leaves actually falls to the ground.